Hey, today I'm faced with a really typical shallow water challenge. And the challenge comes from the fact that there is so much wood cover that it can be really hard to pinpoint where the bass are located. Now, this could be applied to wood or vegetation, either one. I need a bait that allows me to make long casts, that draws fish to the lure, and just as importantly, it comes through that wood cover without constantly hanging up. That's where the swim jig can be a major player. And I want to give you a crash course in fishing the swim jig in shallow, heavy cover. It's an absolute blast. Because the swim jig has such a natural, subtle swimming motion, it excels in both stained and clear water. Its low-profile, weedless design allows you to fish the bait through the cover, not merely around it. And that's a real key on those bright days when bass bury deep into the shade. And when bass are holding tight to cover, they often won't move very far to chase down a lure. But you can trigger them to bite with a swim jig by attacking the cover. And what I mean by attacking the cover is to fish the jig just like a linebacker plays football. You're looking for contact. So the technique is to make a long cast beyond your target and then mend the line into the cover so that the jig tracks right into the deepest part of the shade. And when that jig deflects and pauses, the bass can't help but eat the jig. Now, regarding the jig and trailer, I like a 3/8 ounce version in shallow water, and I like two basic styles of trailer, the paddle tail and the twin tail grubs. Both are highly effective, and there really aren't any hard and fast rules of when to pick one over the other. The paddle tail gives that natural bait fish swimming motion, while the twin tails are a little more subtle in their action, and they give a little added lift to the jig for swimming it just under the surface. Finally, in regard to color, I like to keep it simple. When in doubt, I throw a white skirt and trailer, but I may mix in a flash of chartreuse and off-color water, and if I'm seeing bluegill in the shallows, I'll lean towards the pumpkin or watermelon hues. So the great thing about the swim jig, it's a big fish lure and a small package. It casts really easily, it comes through cover well, and if you're somewhat new to fishing, this is a technique you can learn this weekend. Grab a handful of jigs and go give it a try.